Hello and welcome to the second episode of the That's BS podcast. I am your host, Seth Reed, and with me, as always, the beautiful, the gifted, the talented.
Ben Reed.
Thank God, dude, you left me hanging for like 10 seconds. Like, it's just us.
Well, you also said, as always, with me, and I'm like, Seth, there was that one episode that you recorded where you didn't even tell me that you were recording it.
The rest of the time, it's going to only be just us. Well, no, I can't say that. But for the majority of the time, it will always just be us.
You called me a little punk bitch because I didn't show up to recording the episode when you didn't even tell me that we were recording one, Seth.
I said that I was going to record a supplemental intro pilot episode. That was the invitation for you to join me. Like, oh yeah, sure, I would love
to.
Me saying that I was going to film an episode.
But where was the words, would you like to join me?
They were implied.
Sorry, babe, I didn't have my reading glasses on. I didn't see that between the lines.
You had your hearing aids off.
For our listeners at home, I don't have hearing aids. Seth was just using humor.
Fucking should. Anyway, hey, so have you ever had to fart and you're not sure if it's going to be a fart or not?
No.
Oh. All right. Anyway, we're going to just go into the supplemental piece of this podcast.
Supplemental.
Okay, I guess I'll explain.
To tide the listeners over until Seth is back on the East Coast.
I'll explain what happened today. So for those of you who may or may not know, I travel a lot for work.
I do not know.
Okay, shut
What is this part?
I swear to God, I'm getting to it.
Okay, fine.
I fucking hate this show. Why did we do this show? Why?
You asked me.
Fuck. It's gonna be okay. Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya. Anyway,
okay.
Yeah, so I was traveling for work this morning.
That wasn't a fart. Yeah.
Shut up.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Just start telling the story. I'm on the edge of my seat.
Getting to it.
Fine.
This is what people want, by the way. People love the fact that we just fucking let each other have it. Okay. Are you done speaking?
Do you want me to mute myself?
No. I want you to be able to ask questions readily and, just... Okay, I was traveling for work. I had to drive 3 hours, one direction, to a location to talk to some folks, and to meet with them, answer questions, things like that. And I had coffee and a muffin to kind of satiate, to fucking eat this morning. I don't know why I was trying to use big words that I don't know how to use, but anyway, I ate for breakfast a muffin and a Starbucks coffee, which I hate Starbucks. Anyway, I'm about an hour and 20 minutes into my drive, and my body is probably slowly deteriorating as I'm entering my 30s, which probably isn't a good sign. I should probably go to the doctors. And my tummy started grumbling, and eating a muffin and drinking Starbucks coffee with 8 sugars and 11 gallons of cream probably isn't great for your body. And so, I was going down this bumpy road in fucking Boise, Idaho, and just, my stomach was gurgling, summoning demons in the back seat. And some gases built up in the old belly, and had to release those gases, and it didn't go great. And I was probably 60 miles to the closest bathroom. Long story short, I brought an emergency pair of underwear and changed, and then drove the rest of the way to where I needed to go. So now we're here. Don't trust the fart kids.
Wow. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
I figured,
I'm just so glad.
Really bring in.
I'm just so glad that you felt liberated to.
I feel liberated now. Let me tell you.
Oh my God. It's like when Harry Potter goes into the Chamber of Secrets and finds the basilisk.
I'll freaking show you a chamber. Yeah. Family friendly. Reel it in. Anyway.
Family friendly stuff. This is gross.
This is nasty. It's okay. They can't see our faces.
Yeah, whatever.
This is meaningless. Nothing matters.
Everybody
anymore.
Poops.
Yeah, right.
Everybody pooped. Spoiler alert.
Kim Jong-un, according to the interview, does not poop.
Yeah. Period.
Okay. Anyway,
I stand with him in that. Yeah.
You don't stand with him for anything else other than the fact.
No. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the second episode of our podcast. Wow, believe it, like crazy. Just the amount of support literally pouring in overnight on the socials and leaving, comment leavers and people following along. I really appreciate it. I'm sure Ben does too.
Yeah, it's great. I love fame, I love fortune, and I love when those two things come together to benefit me in the way that it has. Thank you to the millions of fans worldwide. We love our listeners who are joining us from whatever time zone you are. We're very, very excited about all of the money that we're generating from this podcast. We're very excited about all of the laughter and the connection that we are bringing all 14,000 million billion of you.
Yeah.
And we are just like so happy that happened after only one singular episode.
Yeah, one episode really fucking blew up. Really just want to put this into perspective for folks where we're sitting financially. We are $1 million short of being millionaires.
Yeah. Listen, doesn't take an accountant or nothing, but we are still broke.
Yeah, still broke. Still broke. We still here.
Yeah.
But seriously though, all of the support on social medias and people messaging us questions and things, it's been great. Going off of all the questions you've been submitting to us, we figured that today, for our second episode, we would go ahead and read and answer live. Well, I guess this isn't live. This is pre-recorded. But anyway, answering listeners' questions. And we got a few of them. So sit down, lock in, grab some popcorn. And
if you're driving, hands off the wheel,
No, 10 and 2.
Your eyes.
No, shut up. 10 and 2. 10 and 2. Follow.
No, it's 4 and 7. It's 4 and 7. I've only ever drawn at
4 and 7. You drive like that?
No, Seth. Seth, think about where 7. People listening at home.
Yeah, I forgot. It's an analog clock, not a digital clock.
Seth had his arms at 12 and 4, thinking that 7 was one of those.
Hey, I only drive at 6. Like literally,
just like
an index finger at 6, and that's it.
You're only allowed to drive at 6 a.m. and 6 p.m.
I'm not even really allowed to drive. My wife doesn't like it.
Yeah, she takes the boot off the car before you go into work.
She's just like, no, we're not doing this. All right, let's go through some of these questions that we have before us. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm like so ready. I'm so ready to give the people what they want. I'm so ready to just really let it all hang out. And I'm just so excited to share more of myself with all of our gorgeous listeners. And
listeners. Yeah. You can't see them. They're probably fucking ugly.
I'm going to choose because of their taste in podcasts that they're all gorgeous, beautiful, and perfect.
Look, everyone's beautiful in the dark. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah.
Just so the audience knows and that Ben knows, I have only reviewed a couple of these questions, so I'm going in practically as blind as everyone else is. So we've got some pretty good questions. There are some that I'll probably pin for later because I know you're not going to be able to answer them. So we'll just do our best to go through some of these. And if we answered one of your questions, leave a comment. And if we didn't, yell at Ben. Anyway, here we go. We're going to begin.
Okay.
Ben.
Seth.
If you were to pick a food item for each other, what would you pick and why? If you were to pick a food item for each other to eat, what would you pick and why?
Ooh, okay. Would it be like a specific? Okay.
It could be any food. It could be any food.
Do you have an answer? I have to think.
Like, if you were to pick a food item for each other, what would you pick and why?
Honestly, here's what I would do, and I would honestly give this to you and to Dad. Honestly,
okay.
I would give you both a fucking veggie burger. I would, yeah.
And why?
Yeah. Because
we gotta lose a few pounds.
I think you guys just no. Because you guys need to open your eyes. Veggie burgers honestly taste amazing. You guys hate them.
I eat tofu on occasion. At work, sometimes I eat tofu.
It's not the same thing.
Yeah, I know it's not the same, but you're saying that like I need to broaden my horizons and shit. Like I'm literally eating tofu.
But like that's not the same thing as like an Impossible Burger. Seth, that's like being like, oh, why don't you like steak? You eat chicken all the time. It's not the same fucking animal, okay? Tofu grows on trees or something, but vegetable burgers are like made in factories, and like honestly,
tofu made in factories? Isn't everything that we eat and consume made in a fucking box?
I don't know. I don't really read the packaging. I just put it in my mouth. But
great,
yeah,
great. I think I would have you eat Man, that's tough. I think I'd have you eat a red hot dog.
Oh, I love a red hot dog.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
I'm not gonna go malicious with this.
I'm not going malicious.
No, fuck you.
This,
eat a red hot dog.
Fine, okay, and I will.
Okay. Next question. Do you feel fulfilled after that first question, or you feel good? Okay.
I feel great.
No bridges burned, nothing like that.
I love a red hot dog.
I fuck up a hot dog, dude. I'm listening to a podcast right now, and the show that I'm listening to, everyone on the show has a hot dog counter, and they go for a year and see how many hot dogs they can eat. Like not
a year?
Not every day, but just like whenever they eat a hot dog, they take a tally. They're like, all right, cool. I just ate 2 hot dogs. So like right now, there's 5 people on the show, and I think cumulatively across all of them, they've eaten 100 hot dogs.
That's not bad.
So
think about like what?
I think I get because I'm trying to think like within a year how many hot dogs I eat, like regularly or annually, I guess. Like probably in a summer I've had like 20 hot dogs.
Well, like I'm just thinking about how many hot dogs come in a pack, and how when you buy a pack of hot dogs, it's not like you just eat one and then let it sit forever.
Right.
Unless if you're sick.
Like if I'm eating a dog, I'm probably gonna have 2 dogs.
Yeah, I feel like hot dogs are like a dual wielding kind of food.
Right, exactly.
Like I got one in my left hand, I got one in my right. Like all that shit.
Also, apologies for the ambient noise outside if you can hear it. My hotel is connected.
It's Seth's stomach.
Yeah. That Yamaha motorcycle is my belly. Okay. Moving on. Question number 2.
Moving on.
What is your favorite book at this very moment? I'm going to let you go first.
Okay. I've been reading some good ones lately. Just recently, as in today, I started The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath. And honestly, pretty good so far. I feel like a book that I really enjoyed reading, honestly,
Mm.
was RuPaul's memoir, The House of Hidden Meanings, because it just talks about his life. And like, I feel like RuPaul is someone who just has like a lot of wisdom about them.
Sure.
And like, he just like has lit, like, he's in his 70s or so, or late 60s, but like, he's just had so much
RuPaul
like
is in their
experience.
60s?
Yeah, like 60s or 70s. Yeah. But like, doesn't he look good?
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks great. Yeah.
What?
You know,
RuPaul is that
yeah.
old?
Ru fucking Paul
How do you
is that
spell Ru?
old. Rupaul.
Oh my fucking word. R-U-P what?
Aul. How old?
Oh, RuPaul. Oh, I spelled. They're 60.
That
What are their pronouns?
he.
He?
I
Okay.
believe it's he, him.
He's 64?
64.
He was born
But like, and he looked good.
he was born in 1960.
That's
That's
insane.
that's how that math works. Anyway, continue about
No,
about
yeah.
their book.
Yeah, the book, which is called The House of Hidden Meanings, it came out like, I think it was like this year or last year, but I don't know. It's just like RuPaul's like inception from birth to, I want to say, like the 2000s. It was like the book ends before like he ever gets RuPaul's Drag Race, which is like the big reality show that like a lot of people may know him for
Right.
now. But
Right.
great book. I honestly cried reading it. I got a copy for me and my friend Garrett. Hi Garrett, to read together.
Shout out
And
Garrett.
he also loved it. So
Wow.
yeah.
That's great. That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, if you know me, I don't know how to read.
Sure.
My last name is Reed, but I don't know how. God, I think the last book I read was The Band of Brothers, and that was last year. And I also listened to the audiobook and watched the show. I love Band of Brothers. Um, I'm really trying, like, I really want to read, like, The Lord of the Rings. I love the movies. I love the lore of The Lord of the Rings. But I think it's going to be too long. And I don't know.
Why do you think it's too long?
I don't know. I don't know if it will keep my attention. But I would love to do I love audiobooks. If folks at home don't know, like, I love listening to audiobooks. I think that's probably where I get it with podcasts and stuff. But I'd probably listen. I've listened to, I think, most of the Game of Thrones books. And a lot of like Tom Clancy books.
Yeah.
I can't read Tom Clancy. He's so fucking boring, but like his books are really exciting. So I'd have to say, like, right now I don't have a book per se, but I'm listening to excuse me. I'm probably the last audiobook I listened to, I do know for a fact, was the Assassin's Creed Brotherhood audiobook, which is essentially the book that the game is based on, or vice versa.
So the game came from the book?
Or the book came from the game. Yeah.
Okay. I was going to say, I was like, that would be cracked if Assassin's Creed was based off of a book series.
Well, I know that there's like a bunch of lore within Assassin's Creed, obviously. And like there's a bunch of fan fiction within Assassin's Creed, and I think all of those are kind of canon in some way. I could be wrong, but I love Assassin's Creed. So anything outside of a couple games I'd probably play or read about. So okay. This one, we were actually talking about this when we first started the podcast. When are we going to create an intro and an outro?
Whenever we fucking feel like it.
Yeah, shut up, nerd.
Yeah.
This is Bryce asking these questions.
Hi, Bryce.
Hey,
shout out, Bryce.
What a boy.
Friend of the pod.
Yeah, huge friend of the pod. Shut the fuck up, dude. Let us live.
Literally. What kind of, and a question I might ask the audience might be, what do you want the intro or outro to sound like?
I think it should
What
just be
do we
us.
want? A theme song? Do we want like, I don't know, a mantra? Do we want just like a sound? I don't know. Like what? Tell us what sort of intro or outro shit you'd like to hear from us,
I think
and maybe we'll fucking do it.
we should just like sing a little jingle that we've come up with, and it's just out of tune. It doesn't sound great, and we just play that before every episode. And then our
Great.
outro could be like some sort of sound or jingle, or it could just be us saying like later losers.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, see ya.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, Bryce. I didn't mean to go fucking full hostile on you, but fucking dumb.
I did.
Dumb
I
question.
meant it.
Yeah.
Every word.
Shut up, nerd. Another question from our boy, our favorite Guamanian, Pacific Islander, BFF.
Shout out Guam. Thank you for Bryce Moulton.
Yeah, shout out Guam.
Thank you for Bryce Moulton.
Thank you for Bryce Moulton. Remember that time?
Exports.
What?
One of your best exports.
Yeah, one of your best exports is the Moulton family.
Yeah, thank you to the Moulton. Yeah, thank you.
Ben, this question is almost it's specifically targeting you. Oh, well, it's specifically targeting me, but it's about you.
Oh God, what is it?
Do you remember that time when Bryce and I were gaming on Xbox and you barged into my bedroom and you yelled, "Seth, pizza!"
Wait, did I really?
Yeah, I really tried to like talk this because this was one of the questions that I read and I fucking cackled when I read it, and I was like, that was when Ben, I think, was either figuring himself out or when we were figuring out Ben, because
whoa,
I mean, this is like Xbox 360 era, so like this is like if I was 50, yeah, it had to have been like 2012. No.
Yeah, because 2012, I would have been 10, and then you would have been 16, around there.
Yeah, it had to have been
roughly.
It would have had to been around there. Yeah. And you kicked in my, because the reason why you yelled that is because we were having pizza that night, and you were,
well, of course,
obviously, you're not just fucking yelling around pizza and shit. But I probably had, my headset on and I couldn't hear anything. And so you fucking joyfully roundhouse kicked my door open.
What it probably was because because the way that Seth's room was set up in the house was that it was at the back of the house.
Yes.
And whereas like I was closer to like the stairwell where mom and dad would yell up. And so oftentimes mom and dad would be like, Ben, can you go get your brother for dinner? And I don't know, I guess that they had tried yelling or calling your name. And so then I had gone back upstairs and I just kicked in the door. Yeah. I don't remember this specifically, but this must have been my motivation. But
this is like a fucking core memory of ours. At least really? At least to me, because it was so fucking embarrassing. Like, it was me, why? Bryce, it was like Andre Gamache and like his brother and like a whole bunch of us.
Were you guys like in the room? Were they all in the room?
We were in a party.
Like, were you guys on Xbox?
We were in a party and they could hear you.
Okay. An Xbox party.
Yes.
Oh wow, and they could hear me. Okay, projection.
Yeah.
Was I on key?
What?
Was I on key?
Yeah, I don't know.
Was I singing good?
Yeah, you were a prepubescent boy. Okay, I'm sure it sounded awful. I just remember like you
like
yelling.
A falsetto child.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Pizza.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like okay, this is man. He asked a lot of fucking questions. Shout out Bryce. Number one fan of the pod, I think, next to my wife. I'm projecting that. She could hate it. She could be like, "This is the worst show I've ever heard." He wanted to know, what's y'all's favorite food? I know my answer.
What is your answer?
Pizza.
What kind of pizza?
Pepperoni and bacon pizza.
Pepperoni and bacon pizza. Okay. Are we doing like is there like a specific chain or a restaurant where you seek out a specific
Homemade pizza, Domino's pizza, Ferris's
all the same to
pizza.
you?
Ferris's pizza would have been the best.
R.I.P. Ferris's.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Ferris Variety
Yep.
in Vassalboro, Maine.
Yep.
You are missed every single day.
Every day.
I would probably say, okay, this is just coming up for me right now, but the Applebee's mozzarella sticks.
Ew, what?
I don't know what I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But like it's all good in the neighborhood whenever I'm eating those, you know.
That could have been the worst answer you've probably ever given to a question.
Seth, you gave pizza. Everyone
Actually,
fucking loves
can I
pizza.
change? Can I change my answer? Are we allowed to change?
Sure.
Okay,
Yes.
good. There's nothing is concrete. That's awesome.
Okay.
For those of you who know the Roost in Farmington, shout out the Roost.
Shout out the Roost.
Shout out the Roost. Gave them a lot of money. They had a loaded fried pizza fries. Or no, no, it was loaded fried chicken fries. And what it is, it's chicken tenders that are chopped up, French fries covered in cheese, ranch. It's like 4 cheeses and ranch dressing.
Dang.
And I think that's why I'm 500 pounds.
Sounds like a stroke on a plate.
Yeah, it was. I would eat a forkful and I would immediately go into cardiac arrest.
Love.
Sorry, there's.
Yeah, but I'm staying rigid at Applebee's mozzarella sticks. A plate of those. Honestly, after I finish a plate of those, I'm usually judging whether or not I should get another one. Because like, I don't know. At half apps time, when it's like when they're $4, you're like, ugh, $4 is nothing when happiness tastes like this.
True. Next question. When is Kevin going to be on the pod?
Whenever he finds out about the podcast.
He knows about the podcast. He listened to it the other day.
Oh, he does?
Mm-hmm. He listened.
Oh, great.
He listened to both episodes. Sorry, Dad.
Sorry, Dad. Shout out, Dad.
Shout out,
hey, Dad. Shout out.
Papa Reed.
Papa Reed.
What a guy.
That's Papa Reed to you listeners.
Yeah, that's Papa Reed.
Dad to us.
Yeah. God. Don't you dare call him Kevin. His government name.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's Papa Reed. I remember as a kid.
His first name, Papa.
Even as an adult, I would introduce friends to Dad as Papa Reed.
Yeah, and I feel like that. Like I definitely started doing.
Like that's a
just randomly.
Like that's a canon event. Like people knew him as Papa Reed before they knew him as Kevin.
Yeah, the name on everybody's lips.
And
is Papa Reed.
Yeah, and I'm cool with that. So, ooh, this one is directly aimed at you, Ben.
Great.
Ben.
Everyone's so obsessed with me.
Do you see?
That's how I like it.
Shut the fuck up.
Anyway. Okay.
Don't ever talk when I'm trying to talk.
Literally.
For Ben, do you see yourself living in another state after your master's is done?
Who asked this? Reveal yourself.
It was Bryce. Remember how I said we have 25 questions?
Wait, how many did Bryce put in? How many did Bryce put in?
Like 12. I think he's really trying to climb his way up to be the first ever.
Shout out, Bryce.
Yeah, I think he's trying to climb his way up to be the first ever guest.
Guest. Oh my God. Yeah,
but after
wants a seat at the table.
After this, we'll take a break from Bryce. Maybe we'll come back to some of his other questions.
Oh my God.
Give him a break.
Okay, to answer your question, oh beloved listener, I do feel like I would love to live in a different state after I finish my master's. As of right now, at the time that we're recording this, I'm supposed to finish my master's at the end of next December 2026.
Damn.
And I don't know, I've had like thoughts about like living in Maine for like a few more years and stuff. Just, I don't know, just like, or at least for like a time with friends and such after I graduate. But then eventually I would love to like venture off elsewhere
Like
and
New
live
Hampshire.
elsewhere for like an unknown amount of time. Yeah, sure, New Hampshire, across the Piscataqua Bridge. Yeah, yeah, just across the bridge. No, and like, cause I don't know, I've always wanted to just like leave Maine and just kind of go explore since Maine is like small compared to the rest of the world.
Boring
So
as
I don't
fuck.
know. Would love to go and explore around and whatever else. But I've thought about Colorado and moving there, but a lot of people I know who lived in Maine or New England, they all went to Colorado. So I'm kind of like, okay,
It's
is
the
this just like a
same.
trend?
It's the
But
same state.
no, I know it's just the same state but like different font.
Right.
So I
Right.
don't know, but I yes, I would like to live elsewhere, but then come back to Maine
Mm,
to like maybe settle. But I don't know where I would like to move for sure yet.
mm.
But yeah.
Good. Good. Good answer. Good answer. I thought when he was talking about a different state, I was thinking like the state of denial.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
No laughter. Okay. And moving on.
Like a solid state
Yeah, like
into a liquid
a
state.
liquid state into yeah. We were just talking about this literally right before the pod. Do you have a favorite song in the new Taylor Swift album? And I'm going to
Okay,
answer.
so
I'm going to answer first. No, I don't.
okay, great.
I think
So
I think
now I will
would.
just talk about,
I think
excuse me, I'm talking about the new Taylor Swift album,
the,
so I'm gonna need you to be quiet.
I'm going to just
So
drink my water.
okay, so everyone listening, you may have heard my initial thoughts on the last episode about what I think about Taylor Swift's latest album, The Life of a Showgirl. And last time I said that maybe I wasn't really enjoying it as much as maybe her previous work. And, I am pretty neutral to tell you that since that time of recording that episode, that opinion has barely changed. But um, honestly, like the more that I listen, like I will be honest, I'll listen to the album more and I'll be like, okay, like I'm banging my head, I'm bopping my head, like whatever. But favorite song would either have to be The Fate of Ophelia, which is the first song, or Opalite, which is the third song. They're just like very fun, very like dancey tracks. So I don't know. But
Interesting.
yeah.
Yeah, nothing has changed for me either. I've only listened to like three of those songs on the entire album. Um,
And you said that your favorite was Wood.
yeah, he's talking about Travis Kelsey.
Travis and his Kelsey.
Anyway, moving on. Um,
Yeah.
what is what place in the United States is top of your list to visit and why?
The grocery store. Um,
Disney World.
I don't know. Honestly, I feel like I would love to go visit Hollywood and like Los
Ooh.
Angeles because I just feel like it's like everyone. It's like the mystical place that I've like always like heard
You've
about
heard of
through watching movies.
yeah. I
And
think
like it's just like I would love to go. I would just love to go walk around and stuff.
yeah. I think for me too, I would probably if I were to say like California, it would have to be a very specific part of California. I think I'd have to go and visit the redwoods. Like,
The Redwood Forest.
yeah, I think like just that part of California. There's a lot of places in the United States I want to go and check out, but California is definitely up there. Um, Probably like, hmm, God, like I'm near some like really great spots. Um, I just love like where I'm at in Idaho. Like, there's a lot of national parks and stuff. I'd probably go back to like Yosemite National Park and Yellowstone. Um,
Yeah.
Damn, maybe.
Probably also,
Yeah,
yeah,
go ahead.
you go.
Nope.
I was just gonna say, like, maybe like the Great Lakes. Like, I don't know, go visit one of the Great Lakes.
Yeah.
I feel like I've heard that like the environment around there is like pretty picturesque and beautiful. So like, I don't know, I feel like that might be a good place to go check out.
That's a good one because I've also never experienced the Great Lakes. Yeah, I really don't. I have zero interest in going to like Alabama or like above the panhandle of Florida. Like I have no interest of like checking out the bayou. Like I have no interest of going to the South.
But we love all of our listeners joining us from the South. Thank you so much for listening.
Yeah. Thank you for your shrimp bakes or whatever the fuck they are. Shout out, all that stuff. Wow.
And we're sorry about hurricane season.
I'm not.
We're so sorry about hurricane season.
I'm not. You should move.
Fair. If you were living in Florida, what are you doing? If you live in Florida, what are you doing?
I think
you're going to be underwater. We're going to be underwater. Get some scuba gear, girl.
Yeah.
Get a snorkel.
I think we should just build a giant laser like the Death Star and just cut a line across the border of Florida and just let it be its own island of nonsense. And yeah.
I think we should sacrifice the state of Florida to the Atlantic Ocean.
Let anyone that is good and of sound mind and body out of Florida, get them out, and then you put all the bad people and all the crazies in Florida and you just let them live there. It's like its own hell island. Anyway,
the meek shall inherit the earth, but everyone else shall get Florida.
Right, exactly. Piggybacking off of the travel question. Also that question was asked by one Kyle Cassidy.
Hi, Kyle.
Shout out Kyle.
Shout out Kyle Cassidy.
Love Kyle. Yeah. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live? Definitely not in Chicago or Portland, Oregon, or Florida, or DC. I don't know why I wouldn't, but it's just a just some spots I wouldn't go to right now. I hear they're lovely.
I really couldn't tell you.
Man,
anywhere in the world, like
I have an answer. I would either live in there's a few places I would live.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's Norway. Is Norway or Denmark one of the happiest places on earth?
It might be Norway.
It's one of those. I would either live there, Greenland, or New Zealand.
Those are solid choices. What is it? Okay.
Yes.
I'm about to ask this, and we don't have a map anywhere in front of us, but like, what is the difference between New Zealand and Australia?
Well,
because like they're oftentimes grouped together.
They are never grouped together. They are two different countries.
Yes, Australia and New Zealand.
New Zealand is right above Australia. They're two different countries.
Okay, so New Zealand is above. Okay, got it. I didn't know because like every time I I didn't know if it was like, I don't know, some weird adjacent part next to Australia, or if it was like, physically part of the continental Australia, but then like kind of sectioned off, and like, I don't know. I'm not a scientist or anything, so yeah. But those are solid choices. I feel like I would probably have to say one of the lands too.
Sorry, New Zealand. Sorry, New Zealand is below Australia. I misspoke. It's like down into the east.
Gotcha. Okay.
I was confusing it with Papua New Guinea. Like I knew Papua New Guinea was above Australia, but I thought it was like Australia, then New Zealand, then Papua New Guinea. But they are to the east of Australia. So sorry for being a fucking moron. Anyway.
Yeah, you're horrible, Seth.
Yep.
Get off the show. Get off the podcast.
Yep.
To answer your question about where I'd want to live anywhere in the world, I feel like one of the other lands would be cool. I feel like I feel like Ireland. I don't know. One of like my favorite people on the planet, Paul Mescal, is from Ireland,
Shout out Paul
and I would
Mescal.
love shout out my husband, Paul Mescal. I know that you're with that bitch Gracie Abrams, but she's he's mine.
She's not
Gracie,
the
he's
one for
mine.
you.
She's not. He's yeah. Paul, don't listen to her. She's lying to you. It's always been me. But yeah, I feel like Ireland would be cool. Granted, I know nothing about that place, other than like they have a flag with cool colors. Yeah, I don't know. I'd probably have to do more investigation into that. But
Okay.
Ireland for now.
Gotcha. Um, let's see here. Oh, this could be a fun one. If you could have anyone on the podcast, who would you have? Anyone.
Okay, anyone. Oh, okay. I would have Wendy Williams. Gun to my head. Wendy
Please,
Williams.
please, for the people who are uneducated like me, tell me who?
Wendy Williams?
Yeah, who's that?
You don't know who the fuck Wendy Williams is?
Hold on.
Steph, be real. Do you know who Wendy Williams is? Yes or no? Answer yes or no. Why are you
Oh
being
God,
silent?
no! I would not ever have Wendy
You either
Williams on this podcast.
you just Googled her.
Yeah, she's
You
terrifying to
so you
look.
didn't know who Wendy Williams is.
Yeah, she's terrifying to look
Steph,
at.
she is a beautiful woman. She
Maybe
always knows the
90,
hot topic.
maybe 90 years ago.
Seth, Seth.
Ben.
She always knows the hot topic. She always knows the gossip. And plus, like, yeah, she whack as fuck. I would love to talk
Yeah,
her ear
she's
off.
fucking crazy. Every video that I've ever seen of her, she's going off the deep end about something, or she has some sort of stroke on camera.
Yeah, great. Let's have her.
She's actually
Wendy Williams, if you're listening, please come to the please come to the show.
she's a little bit
We'd love to have
younger.
you.
She's a little bit younger than RuPaul.
Beautiful.
Yikes, 60s were a wild
Yeah.
time.
All drag is valid.
Wow. Wow. I would sure. If I were to have anyone on this podcast, man, my like gut is like Robert Downey Jr., Tom Hanks. If I wanted to go like more local, um, damn, I say local, like fucking Tom Hanks is down the street.
Yeah.
Oh, if we're going like TV personality, I'd have fucking Captain Sandy from Below Deck.
Captain Sandy.
Yeah, love Captain Sandy. Probably would be a friend of the pod.
Unfortunately, I've never seen Below Deck, but
Oh my God, you would love it. It's just fucking
Perfect.
rich nonsense.
Love it.
I'll give you my Hulu
Love rich nonsense.
Asked by a friend of mine, Parker. Shout out Parker. What is your spirit animal?
Okay, wait. I think I know. Okay. Why is it that any Chinese restaurant like placemat is just flashing before my very eyes? Or is that Zodiac?
Those are the Chinese
Zodiac.
New Year animals.
Why did I think that one of them was like telling me my spirit animal? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like a party animal would be my spirit animal. It's just a person with a lampshade on.
Person with a lampshade
on their head.
On. Damn, I was thinking like, a bird or, like I don't know, a horse, and you're over here like, nah, I'm a dude with a fucking lampshade on my head.
Yeah.
God. Okay.
Maybe he's hot.
Okay.
Who knows?
Okay. I would probably have to say like a bear. Just a sleepy bear. Maybe a sloth.
Cute. Sloth.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like golden retriever, but like I feel like that's too easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Moving on. Ooh, this one is from Mr. Nate Red, fan of the pod.
Shout out Nate. Hi Nate.
Um, love that guy. He says, "What cartoon character does the other person remind you of?" Damn.
Okay, so we actually like we could be easy going about this because like historically in our family we've all assigned each other different like animated characters
Mm,
according to different TV shows.
sure. Like you were
Like
like
SpongeBob,
you were
I'm Plankton, you're SpongeBob.
for sure.
In Family Guy, I don't know if we ever did Family Guy, but I feel like I would be Meg and you would be Stewie.
Jesus Christ. I didn't want to kill anyone. But I'm not
I don't
dumb
know.
like Chris or like Peter.
Yeah, I don't know. I might have just projected onto you. I don't know.
Um, damn. Damn. I still think the plankton thing is true as fuck.
No, I think honestly, I have to embrace it. I am Plankton from SpongeBob.
Cartoons, dude. I could be real mean. You could be like fucking Billy from the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. That dude was fucking dumb.
I've never seen that.
Oh my
Don't give me that look. Don't give me that look.
Oh
I've
my
never seen it.
god. You are hold on. Wait.
Animated character.
Oh, I got it. I gotta look up her name. Yeah, you are Cindy Vortex from Jimmy Neutron.
From Cindy Vortex from Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. Or Bolby from the same show.
Gee, wait, can you show me? Can you show me those characters?
Okay, so this is Cindy Vortex.
Diva, like okay.
And then this is Bolby.
Oh, you're fucking evil. Why the fuck would you call me Bolby? You're so mean. I fuck you. I don't even want to do this fucking
Snap, slap,
podcast
slap.
anymore.
Clap, clap, clap.
Slap, clap, clap. Snap, snap, snap. Clap, clap, clap. Yeah,
That's Bolby.
Jesus.
That's Bolby. Anyway, your turn.
Oh, honestly,
You're Sloth from the Goonies.
no. Oh,
He's
no,
not a
that's
cartoon.
not. Oh, I wish that was animated. Hold on.
I'm sure it is somewhere.
Uh, I could say that you're Carl Weezer from Jimmy Neutron.
Jimmy's mom. I can't do a good Carl Weezer.
I'm just looking at pictures of her, but I'm just like, Jesus Christ, look at this kid. Um, honestly, I don't really. I gotta be honest. I don't really watch nor remember terribly too many animated television programs.
Oh, that's okay.
So, honestly, like it would honestly probably have to be SpongeBob. I do feel like you are just like very SpongeBob-esque.
Thanks.
In all truth.
Thanks.
Well, no, hard worker, annoyingly funny, and yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I feel like that's you.
Wow. Thank you. Wow. Are we coming up on our last question? That
We
can't.
did not answer that many questions.
No, I skipped a couple. Because I know you're not going to be able to answer them. Some of them are like video game focused, so I wasn't going to ask you those. Um. Oh, here you go. You'll love this one.
Okay.
If you were Jesus, what food and drink would you choose to represent your body and blood?
Ooh,
I love this question. I love this question.
Who asked this?
This is from an old classmate of mine, from UMF. Her name is Allison.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Allison. Thank you so much for your question. This is honestly very smart and out of the box. Ooh, the body and blood of Ben Reed. Okay, what would that look like in food form? Oh God. Okay.
That's tough.
Honestly, I feel like no, honestly, I feel like I know it in my heart and in my soul and my body, my mind and my spirit. I feel like the body of Ben Reed would come in the form of Spider-Man engraved Cheez-Its.
What the fuck?
Specifically, no, because and I need everyone to listen very close to this
I'm
because
listening.
honestly, the different engraved Cheez-Its, like, whether it be Star Wars Cheez-Its, Spider-Man Cheez-Its, fucking like Disney Cheez-Its or whatever, those ones always taste the best. I can't tell you why. They're not like flavored any differently, but like it's just the texture. There's like something about like the makeup of the Cheez-It that is just like better than the original. I don't know. It's like slightly sweeter, I almost want to say. I don't know. But
Okay.
like whatever branding, whatever marketing partnership or promotional material is emblazoned on the Cheez It, that doesn't care. It's all going the same place. And I'm not watching whatever they're selling anyway. But yeah, so Spider Man at all Cheez Its would be the body of Ben Reed. And then the blood of Ben Reed would be in the form of Diet Coke
Nice.
for sure.
Is
Yeah.
Diet Coke like the new soda? Like everyone that I talked to, I think we talked about this last time, but I feel like everyone that I talk to loves Diet Coke. And most of the time the people that I talk to that love Diet Coke are over the age of 40. So
Well, Diet Coke is like not new,
I
Seth.
know it's not new, but I feel like just everyone is like the new thing is like, oh yeah, I love Diet Coke. Like I stopped drinking and I don't drink coffee anymore. I don't drink, alcohol. I drink Diet Coke.
Me, honestly, me, because like I don't know, I love a DC. It like people call it the fridge cigarette, and I kind of agree. I endorse that vocab because like I don't know, something about it. It is like a dopamine hit to the brain. I don't know if it's the aspartame. I don't know what it is, but an ice cold DC is where it's at. Um, I don't know. A lot of people online, I feel like, have called themselves Diet Coke girls,
Mm,
for example, which is like, I don't know. That's just like a weird subtype of
interesting.
TikTok vocabulary. So I don't know.
Huh.
But what about you? What would the body and blood of Seth Reed be
Hmm. I think the I think the blood of Seth Reed would be an iced hazelnut coffee from Dunkin' Donuts.
from Dunkin' Donuts? Yeah,
Regular cream and sugar.
regular cream and sugar.
Shout
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Um uh the body the body of Seth would man, you said Cheez-Its. I haven't had a Cheez-It in a minute. I do love me some
Oh, they're like Old Faithful.
yeah, I know. I do love me some salt and vinegar chips, like Humpty Dumpty salt and vinegar chips. Um,
Mm,
man.
mm-hmm.
Um, man, that one's tough. The body. Cheez-Its are good. Goldfish are good. Man, remember when we used to eat whales?
Oh my fucking god. Whales motherfucking
I'm
crackers.
going
Where the
whales.
fuck are
I'm
you?
going whales.
No, yeah. Okay. Honestly, like that's like that would probably be
Like
mine.
they
Cause
were
like
so salty. You'd put one in your mouth and you're like,
uh,
like
but like it was like crack to me as an 11-year-old.
you
I don't know what
you
it
would eat
was,
you
but it
would
was like requiem for a dream. Anytime I got a pack of whales on me, I was like, oh, no one talk to me.
you would eat one whale cracker and you'd be immediately sent to the fucking like desert just
Yeah,
because of how dry it was. It was
yeah.
so good. Fuck.
All of my stomach acid is turned to
You know what?
sand.
I think there's a
You can find them at you can find them at dollar store usually,
oh,
at like
I'm
Dollar General.
fucking up some whales at Dollar General.
No, I know. Oh my
Damn.
god, we're going to the aquarium with whales. Holy shit! Like, yeah.
Sorry. Hold on. Man, whales. I have not had a whales cracker in I'm 29 right now. It has to be more than 10 years.
Yeah. I feel like I found them I definitely feel like I found them at like a Dollar General or like
Like
a dollar store before.
10 years ago, I would have been 19, 14 maybe, 15, like high school era.
Yeah, because like I remember we went to like one of our cousins' houses, like when at least I was like little.
Yeah.
And I remember being introduced to whales and I went to mom and was like, you need to get into this, mom. You need to get into this.
Yeah. Oh my
And yeah,
God.
and we certainly got into it.
We got
But
into it for sure.
yeah.
Wow. Um,
Honestly, kind of surprised you didn't say Pop Tarts.
I
A
also
cinnamon,
haven't
a
had a
brown sugar cinnamon Pop
I
Tart.
do love brown sugar cinnamon Pop Tart. They're the best Pop Tart. They're the only Pop Tart. Those would be a close second
Yeah, yeah.
because you eat the
I
breading
don't know.
around the actual Pop Tart first, and then you eat the Pop Tart.
And hot and cold, like she's very versatile in terms of what
Oh, I
temperature
would
she
never
can be
eat.
served
I would
in.
never toast a Pop Tart. You always eat them at room temp.
No, people were honestly kind of sick. If I went to someone's house and they were like, let's fire up the toaster and put some Pop Tarts in, it's like, shut up. I'm eating
No.
this shit cold,
Yep.
and I will be leaving crumbs in the wrappers somewhere
Yep.
nearby.
Exactly. Um, I have one final question. If you could watch one, if you could only watch movies or TV for the rest of your life, what would you watch?
I watch movies,
Wow,
no
this
question.
this came up at work like a couple weeks ago, and I've been thinking about this question a lot
What's your answer?
because you have to really think about like what movies and TV shows are out there, right? Like, yes, if you could only watch movies, you have all of the greats, but then you'll never get shows like How I Met Your Mother or Friends or The Office or RuPaul's Drag Race,
Game of
Game of
Thrones.
Thrones, right? But then if you picked TV, you wouldn't get any of the Marvel movies. You wouldn't get Lord of the Rings. You wouldn't get 50 First Dates. You wouldn't get the 40-Year-Old
Wouldn't
Virgin,
that suck
Step Brothers.
if
Like,
like you and I wouldn't it suck if you and I like if this question were actually to come true and you pick TVs and you pick TV shows, I pick movies, but like when it came to like Star Wars or Marvel, it's like one of us had access to the movies and the other didn't. But like yeah,
I think I'd have to go. I think I'd have to go movies too. I don't watch a
what's
lot
your
of.
reasoning?
I think solely because I watch more movies than I do TV. And the only TV that I really watch are shows that I've watched already. Like I don't watch other
Mm,
than like um other than Below Deck, I don't watch a lot of TV. Like
yeah, I feel like
I
I
I didn't get
yeah,
into The Office until after it got off. Like the first time I got a Netflix account was when they were taking it off of Netflix. And so I never
yeah.
got to experience The Office. I didn't quite get it when it was live on TV. And then I got Game of Thrones when it came out on digital. And so I was already 7 years behind the ball when, Game of Thrones came out because we didn't have HBO growing up. So I started
Yeah.
watching Game of Thrones when season 3 aired on live TV. So,
Yeah.
and like I watch How I Met Your Mother pretty much once a year. I watch Band of Brothers once a year. Um, but like
Is that like a limited series or something? I thought that was a movie.
Band of Brothers is a limited series on HBO. I have the box set.
Gotcha.
Um, but like with movies, you have obviously the 50 or 75 fucking Marvel movies. But then you have like I don't know, you've got like Toy Story and like The Green Mile and the Ocean's 11, series or the Ocean's movies or James Bond or like I don't know. There's tons and tons of movies that like even I've never seen before, which we'll probably do a draft later on. Um, of just movies we've never seen before, and there's thousands of movies I've never seen before.
Yeah. No, I just feel like I have just like praised like the art form of movie making and stuff and just like all the pieces that go together into my favorite movies. Like I don't know. I love studying that across all the different movies that like I have never seen before, and
Yeah.
even just like seeing the evolution of like the horror genre, for example, which like I love horror movies,
Yeah.
as Seth so graciously said in the first episode. um, but
I
no,
wasn't wrong, was I?
I love like no, you weren't. You honestly weren't. I do love horror movies, but no, it's just it's cool to like see the evolution of like different movie elements across time. But like I'm now double like second guessing myself because now I'm thinking about the TV shows that I watch, which is very limited, but like Sex in the City, like I just watched that for the first time.
Yeah.
No, and let me tell you, Seth, let me tell you, like, and I'm not talking about And Just Like That, which is like the horrible sequel remake that they just made. I'm talking about the OG Carrie Bradshaw, like way back when. I just watched that and finished it over the summer, and holy shit, that is probably one of like my favorite television shows I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
Like I'm serious. Cause like I knew that no matter what kind of shit like I had going on, I know that my girls got me. Girls meaning these like four fictional 30-year-old women on a television screen. But like, yeah, I think about Sex and the City. I think about all the reality TV that I love watching. Like I love Drag Race. I love like Jersey Shore, Real Housewives,
Mm-hmm.
Survivor. I don't know. I even like there's even like more reality shows that I know of that I'd love to get into, but like in theory I would be able to. I think I was born to go onto a reality show. Like I think if I went on to Big Brother,
Yeah.
I feel like I could win. I feel like I was just born like I could do Survivor if they gave you plumbing. But unfortunately you do have to go shit in the woods.
Okay.
So
So
like I won't be doing that.
to pin your train of thought real quick. Um, I wanted to watch Survivor the other day with Mackenzie because again, we don't watch a whole lot of TV, and there are
Yeah.
like 25 seasons of Survivor.
No, they're way more.
Are there more than
They're like
25?
in 40.
In the 40s?
There's like 40.
Okay.
They pop out like two of them a year.
Okay, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's 50 or
They're
whatever.
filming one right now, probably.
I'm sure they are. I'm sure
honestly.
they are. I was wondering because in the 7th grade at VCS, Go Vikings, we did a project where we watched Survivor and we were assigned at random a contestant. And if your person won, you got an A in whatever class it was. And all of the teachers
Wait,
were.
was this with Mr. Neto?
Yes, with Mr. Neto. Shout out Mr. Neto.
Mr. Neto.
Yes, yes.
Shout out Mr. Neto.
Probably
Hope you made it onto Survivor, Batty.
Yeah. I have not seen Survivor since that time in my life. Fucking 20 years ago, whatever the hell it was. Shout out Rupert. He was my contestant. Rupert got to like.
Yeah, Rupert.
Yeah, he got there like second to the end or something like that. But I was thinking like Mackenzie and I could get into Survivor. And because we love to binge watch shows from start to finish, we could watch season 1, episode 1 of Survivor and see where it all started. Of course, there's no.
It is like a different show.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Like there's probably a lot of editing and like the directors really play a heavy hand and like it's scripted probably, but like
yeah,
like I think it would be a good show to just watch from start to literal finish, and then because there's no lore in between seasons, like there's no story or anything like that, you're just hearing about what happened from the last season. We could because we
kind of is because
hold on.
Contestants come back.
Yeah, right, anyway. Right, sure. And because Mackenzie and I have never seen the Survivor, we could go in blind and guess who we think is going to win that season of Survivor, and then do a bracket every season leading up to the current season. Obviously, it will take years to get caught up to the present.
Yeah.
But wouldn't that be so cool?
Wow. Yeah. It sounds very ambitious.
Or is that like a fucking wild rabbit hole that I'm going down?
That's a fucking wild rabbit hole that you're digging yourself.
Yeah.
But like, honestly, like I feel like if you just pick, because usually each season of Survivor is like themed or something. Like I feel like if you just like look up like Because I'm thinking off the top of my head of like random seasons of Survivor that I've watched that I'm like, oh my god, so good. Like One World, which was where I don't know what number that is, but like they all start on the same beach and like it's men versus women.
Yeah.
And
Or like red
I don't know, they
versus
just have like a
blue,
lot of
or
well, no, like in this season it was
oh,
specifically like men versus women,
oh
but
yeah.
like at least like that's how they started out. But just like so I remember there being so many good people like on
And like
that later went on to be on other things.
and like the ability that contestants have to bamboozle the other contestants when they're like, "Oh, I have a infinity
A hidden immunity idol.
hidden immunity idol." Yeah, that.
Yes.
And you're like, what? That's crazy. Like that's so cool.
There's seasons where people have like found the hidden immunity idol, and then they will make a fake one and then plant it, and then people will think like, no, it is like some seasons like. I think if you and Mackenzie want to get into Survivor, I think you should like do your research and try to find like actual good
Seasons.
like just actual good seasons because like my
Sure.
knowledge is pretty limited, but
Yeah.
like there are people who I'm like I remember you and I remember like that you played a nasty game like
I'm
or whatever.
yeah, I'm sure there's a list somewhere of like good versus bad seasons, and maybe that's where we'll start. We're like, oh, okay, out of the
Yeah,
50 seasons, we should really only watch 30 of them. Whatever.
yeah.
Um anyway, wow. We're at a little over an hour. Um
Wow.
look at us
Go
go.
us.
Look at us answering all those questions.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts before we round out our second episode of the That's BS podcast?
Just want to thank all of the lovely, gorgeous listeners for all of the bullshit questions that you just asked us. I had a pretty solid time answering them. I hope that you found our answers and conversation to be enlightening as well as thought provoking, and just hope you munch and crunch on a lot of the food for thought that we have bestowed upon your ear holes this fine evening, and I hope that you all have a very lovely day, whatever time that is for you currently that you're listening to this.
Yeah. Retweet.
Yeah, like literally
Seriously,
retweet,
retweet.
literally retweet.
Great way to end that. So Ben, I get home Saturday at like 1 a.m. Probably
Which
not.
is what? Which is what day? Which is what day? Saturday, 2 days from now. Which is what day?
What?
What? Okay, so go look at the
What?
calendar
I get
and
home
like what
Saturday.
is but what day of the year is Saturday?
What day of the year? Are you having a stroke?
Yeah, it is October.
Oh, your birthday.
Yes, it
The
is. It
11th.
is my birthday. At the time that we're recording this, October 11th is my birthday and also the day that Seth returns to the East Coast.
Yes. So I will be missing your dumbass birthday. I hope it's great.
It wasn't, yeah. No, it's going to be great.
Any
We're
plans with the
kicking
girls?
BenFest 2025 into high gear this year. We're going to the moon.
Oh, really?
And by that, I mean the downtown area of Portland, Maine.
I heard
That is, yeah.
I heard we didn't land on the moon. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
They
There's
like
like a whole conspiracy about it or something.
conspiracy. No, it's like real. We didn't go.
Damn.
Wow. Anyway,
Damn.
I hope you have a fabulous birthday. And we will
Thank you.
be back here loud and proud for next week. We'll figure out a day and time that works best for both of us, and we're trying to upload these weekly. I just wanted to do this second episode because I'm having a lot of fun. Regardless of what Ben
Period. Me
thinks.
too.
Yeah. Oh, see, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for
Yeah.
listening.
Good luck, listeners. Waiting for our next episode. We won't try to keep it too long until the next one, but good luck frothing at the mouth.
Yeah.
Waiting for it. And thank you so much for listening.
And if you would like to submit more fun questions for us to answer for maybe a future segment, feel free to drop them in the comments below. Send us a DM on the old Instagram, the That's BS Pod, or you can send them to me directly. I'm good with all that shit. But yeah, cool. Love you all. Good night.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Kisses. Bye. It's me kissing the audience.
Yep.
Bye.
Great.
Wait, should I end now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Bye. Bye. No, you hang up first.
No, you hang up.
All right.
No,
Bye.
you hang up.
Goodbye.
Oh my God.
Say goodbye one more time.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.